What if I told you that the person who could change your life forever might be someone you only meet once? A face in the crowd. A conversation you didn't plan. An experience that stays with you, long after the moment is gone. This is the story of Rabiu and Zainab, two strangers whose worlds collided for a fleeting 24 hours. But in that short moment, they built something deeper than some people ever do in years. Rabiu was the type of man who lived in routines. Wake up. Go to work. Come back. Repeat. Nothing about his life screamed adventure. Until that rainy Friday morning at Jabi Park, Abuja. His flight to Kano was delayed. Frustrated, he left the terminal for fresh air, and that's when he saw Zainab, who stood near a vendor's umbrella, drenched in rain. Zainab was beautiful and soft-spoken. She looked at Rabiu and said, "Funny how it takes a storm to slow people down long enough to notice each other." Rabiu blinked, caught off guard by the honesty in her tone. He replied, smiling slightly. "Or maybe some people are meant to meet in the rain." Zainab gave a soft laugh and said, "Maybe we just both have terrible timing." That was the moment. The air shifted. And just like that, they began to talk. Not about the weather, but about life, loss, random things, and that strange sense of peace you feel when you're around someone you've only just met. When the rain stopped and flights resumed, Zainab looked at him and said, "Funny how strangers can feel like home for a moment." She boarded her flight. He boarded his. No numbers exchanged. No social handles. Just a name, and a memory that burned deep. Weeks passed. Rabiu couldn't stop thinking about her. He checked Instagram hashtags with her name, searched for her face in random Abuja cafes, even returned to the airport once. But nothing. Until one day, he walked into a popular mall in Maitama, and there she was. Zainab. Same smile. Same fire. But this time, she froze. Not because she didn't remember him. But because she was engaged. They spoke after the meeting. Zainab said to Rabiu, "I thought about you for weeks, but I told myself, it was just a moment. I was already engaged." Rabiu then confessed to her that not a single day had passed since they met without him thinking about her, and he believed he had started developing feelings for her. Zainab smiled and said, "What we shared was real. But some connections aren't meant to last forever. Some souls meet, not to stay, but to stir something beautiful, to awaken something in you. Something you thought was long gone, and to remind us how alive the heart can be, even in a fleeting moment." Though Rabiu and Zainab didn't end up together. They didn't walk into the sunset hand in hand. But that brief connection, it shifted something deep within them. Something rare happened. Something real. Rabiu found the courage to break free from a life that never fit. A job that dimmed his light, and breathed life into a dream he had shelved for years. He stopped surviving, and started building. 6 months later, Zainab called off her engagement, a ring that promised comfort, but not peace of mind. She didn't leave because of Rabiu. She left for herself. For the voice she had silenced for too long. Rabiu and Zainab were never a couple. But they were a turning point. Two souls who crossed paths, left fingerprints, and walked away. Not with each other, but with a clearer version of themselves. Sometimes it's not about forever. Sometimes it's about impact. About souls who arrive like lightning. They don't stay long, but their presence leaves a mark, then fades into the distance. In a way you'll never forget. Now let me ask you. Have you ever met someone for a short time, but felt like you knew them forever? Do you believe brief moments can leave deep marks? Drop your answer in the comments. Let's talk about it. If this story touched you in any way, hit the like button and subscribe for more powerful, real-life inspired tales. Because sometimes, one story is all you need to feel seen.